I was looking at your Instagram feed. You're definitely a cinephile, and I'm just wondering, what was it like for you as a kid growing up, maybe in the early to mid to late '70s, watching Sidney Lumet, watching Pacino films, De Niro films. You mentioned The Godfather as probably the goat of all of all movies
Yes.
from your thing. I'm just wondering how much what did that mean for you as far as growing up and then translating it to becoming an actor, maybe in your I'm thinking late 20s or in early 30s.
Right. Yes, I was always a movie buff. I used to go to movies twice a week, every week when I was in the 70s. And there were some great films in the 70s. But the film, speaking of Sidney Lumet and Al Pacino, the film that kind of gave me a lightning bolt that I wanted to be somehow associated with what I'm seeing on the screen was Dog Day Afternoon, which was directed by Sidney Lumet and with Al Pacino. And after watching that, when I watched it twice and just watch it over and over again, I was 12 years old. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to be an actor, but I know I want to be part of this art form that makes people feel the way I felt that day watching it. It's a story, and it was told so compellingly and acted so well, and the story was sensitive in many ways, and it hit many many subjects: homosexuality, violence, the betrayal of someone who felt he was betrayed by his government after he served his country. So many things that, as a 12-year-old, in the South Bronx, when you go to school, it's limited what they teach you. And I always relied on films to try to find another aspect of society, what I can learn about. And that was one of the films that inspired me to do it. Now, I had no artists in my family. It was a very blue collar family. So I had no artistic kind of window to go through. So life then took over, and everything of my passion went to the back burner. I got married young. I had kids young. I joined the military. I became an NYPD cop. And about halfway into that, when I was like 29, actually, when I decided, uh, I was disheartened with what I was doing. It was a job. I had to raise my kids, support my kids, so I had to stick with it. But I didn't want to do this the rest of my life. I wanted to do what my heart tells me to do. And so I started going to acting school and got involved with a lot of good people. And the one thing I'm good at is knowing how to surround myself with good people and how to get away from bad people. So I learned that, the hard way. So it's really, it was really instrumental, movies and theater, and to get me to that level.